Hello everybody, welcome you all to the chemistry world. I am Miss Celeste Pereira, the chemistry tutor, and today let's see the arrow notations which are used in basic organic chemistry. First is the curved arrow. It is also called as fish hook ray. So let's see how it is represented. See, this is the curved arrow. It is represented this way. Here there is a tail. This is tail and this one is the head. Okay, there is a tail and there is a head. Tail from where the electrons are coming, okay, and the head from where the electrons are going. So the electrons will be coming from the tail and then it will be going towards the head. Okay, suppose I give an example. There are two students, okay, there are two students, suppose student A and B. There are two students and one A student is having 100 rupees, okay, and student B is having 0 rupees. He doesn't have any money. Okay, so here who is having more money? The student A is having more money and he is able to donate the money to the one who doesn't have any money. Okay, so the A student will be able to donate its money to B. Okay, so we will show the tail. Tail will be starting from A. Tail starting from A and the head will be towards the B. Okay, that means the A atom, suppose A atom is having more electrons, so all the electrons will be transferred towards the B atom which doesn't have any electron. Okay, so this is tail. So tail is starting from the one which has more money or the one atom which has more electrons, and the head will be towards the one which is having which doesn't have any money or which doesn't have any electrons. So this is a simple example I have given. Okay, suppose I'll give an example like HCl. Okay, and I'll show an arrow mark this way. Okay, now what does this arrow depict? That there is a flow of electron towards where? Towards Cl, because the tail is being showed here. This HCl bond, there are many electrons here in this bond, and then the tail will be starting from here and then it moves towards the Cl atom. Okay, so how you will write this reaction? As H plus Cl minus, because all the electrons from the bond are being transferred towards the Cl atom. So now the Cl atom is having more electrons and H atom doesn't have any electrons, so we have shown H plus and Cl minus because all the electrons are collected over the Cl atom. Okay, so this is the arrow notation. Now this arrow can be written as two ways. One is this arrow, second one is this arrow. Okay, see, there is a lot of difference in both these arrows. Okay, this arrow number 1 and arrow number 2. In this first arrow you can see it is called as 2-bark fish hook. Okay, there is 2 bark is shown. Okay, this is called as 2-bark fish hook. Okay, and this second one, it is having just 1 bark. It is having only 1 bark, so we can say 1-bark fish hook. Okay. Here 2-bark fish hook, that means this arrow depicts that 2 electrons are being transferred. Okay, it shows that 2 electrons are being transferred. So here 2 electrons will be transferred, and here it is 1 bark. 1 bark, that means just 1 electron is transferred. Okay, so in this 2 bark you can say 2 electrons are transferred, and in this 1 bark you can say 1 electron is being transferred. Okay, so this is the curved arrow. Suppose I give an example, Br bond Br. Okay, Br bond Br, and I show the arrow mark. Look at the arrow mark clearly. Okay, see, this is 1-bark fish hook. Okay, what happens here? Just one electron is being transferred. Okay, so here 1 electron will be transferred to this bromine and 1 electron will be transferred to this bromine. as the bond between this Br and Br is having 2 electrons. Okay, one bond is made up of 2 electrons. Now look at this fish hook. It depicts that one electron is being given to one Br atom and the other one electron is being given to the other Br atom. So how we can write it as Br, put a small dot. Okay, that means Br is having one electron and then other Br is having one more electron. Okay, so this is the free radical. Okay, this is free radical. So Br free radical and this is other Br free radical. Next is the straight arrow. It is represented as this way. So look at the arrow. This is the straight arrow. So what does this arrow says? That there is a conversion from reactant to product in a chemical reaction. Suppose I have A plus B. Suppose these are the reactants. Now these reactants have been converted. So you will put the straight arrow. This is the straight arrow. So these reactants have been converted into products. So C plus D is the product. So here this arrow mark says that the reactants are converted into product. Okay. Next is the straight arrow with half heads. That means it is represented as straight arrow and put a half head. Next one more straight arrow and put a half head. So this is the straight arrow with half head. Okay. What does this arrow mark shows? That there is a reversible reaction. Okay, suppose I have A plus B. Then I'll put this arrow mark. Okay, then I'll get C plus D. So this shows that there is a reversible reaction between this and this. Okay, so this arrow mark depicts that this reaction is a reversible reaction. Next is the resonance arrow. It is represented as this way. Okay, this resonance arrow tells that a compound shows some kind of resonance. For example, take benzene. Okay, this is benzene. Now benzene shows some resonance. We'll put a resonance arrow and then we get the resonance structure. Okay, so this is the resonance arrow which shows that the compound is showing some kind of resonance. Okay, next is the broken arrow. So how will you write this one? That is, first draw a straight arrow. Okay, draw a straight arrow, then you put two lines in this manner. Okay, so this is the broken arrow. That means a reaction had been taken but that was unsuccessful. Okay, we tried to do a reaction but it was unsuccessful. Suppose I'll give an example. A is the reactant and we'll put a broken arrow here and B. Okay, that means we tried to do this reaction. We used this reactant A but this reaction was unsuccessful. We didn't get the product which was required. Okay, so in that case we put this broken arrow. Last one is the dashed arrow. So it is written as this way. Okay, this is the dashed line. So this is the dashed arrow. That means a reaction had been taken place. All the theoretical steps had been taken place. Suppose A is giving B. Okay, the reaction had taken place but we don't know what is the conditions for this reaction. The conditions are unknown. Okay, so I will write the condition is unknown. We don't know what is the condition for which this reactant has been converted to product. Okay, so in that case we put a dashed arrow. Okay, so all these are the different arrows. I hope you have understood. Thank you.